Tell me all the feelings that I have all true. I believe I wanna hear from you too. I wanna show you how I feel, what's real. If you give me your all, baby, I promise I will. If you give me your all, baby, I promise I will.
If you give me your all, baby, I promise I will. Met a lot of girls, ain't none like you. You come right through and give your all. I'm gonna stay right beside you, cause the love I knew would slip and fall. This time it ain't falling, cause it's all in and nothing. And if there's problems, we'll solve them. Baby, I promise, no frontin'. I'll give you all of my loving, and you know that it's real. And if you thinking the same, then shawty, tell me how you feel, okay? And if you're sad and stressed or mad, upset, I have to help you and make you feel better inside, like Alka-Seltzer. I'm not about to stress you out, don't worry about the pressure. Any issues that we have don't amount to the love that we have found together. And I am down forever, as long as you're the same. You're what I need, I'm the desert, and baby, you're the rain.
Tell me all the feelings that I have all true. I believe I wanna hear from you too. I wanna show you how I feel, what's real. If you give me your all, baby, I promise I will. If you give me your all, baby, I promise I will.
If you give me your all, baby, I promise I will. You've met a lot of guys, ain't none like me, though some might be imitators. Everyone you meet at first they sweet, but then they act different later. And I promise never to switch behavior. Just be patient with me, baby. Know you're anxious, that's okay, cause I'm the same way. Mayday, Mayday, Cupid snipe me down. Used to think like Ray J, baby, you ain't gon' tie me down. But now, things are different, I'm loving every bit of it. More than a little bit, and it'll get better with intimate etiquette. Love it when you're into it, innocent, better than anything I've ever known. Heartbeat like a metronome, through the stethoscope, extra slow, perfectly on point like a decimal. I love the way your efforts show, effortlessly, so I think it's best I let you know how I feel.
Tell me all the feelings that I have all true. I believe I wanna hear from you too. I wanna show you how I feel, what's real. If you give me your all, baby, I promise I will. If you give me your all, baby, I promise I will.
If you give me your all, baby, I promise I will. We've had a lot of fights, but that's alright, cause we're gonna keep going strong. Stress and strife, but that's just life, it doesn't mean the hope is gone. And that's the reason why I wrote this song, to show you all of me, and it won't be long until you're laying back in my arms. My arms, you should be right here. Right here. My heart is yours, that should be quite clear. And if it's not, I'ma make it clear. The places where you ain't been, I'ma take you there. I guarantee it, but apparently you ain't aware. You think I'm colder than the ice that's in the chain I wear, but I don't need no ice or bling or diamond rings. The shiny thing she buys for me, reminding me how much my lady cares.
Tell me all the feelings that I have all true. I believe I wanna hear from you too. I wanna show you how I feel, what's real. If you give me your all, baby, I promise I will. If you give me your all, baby, I promise I will.
If you give me your all, baby, I promise I will.
Wait, in connection.